To live in a house that looked like a ski lodge, and it was 4,500 square feet. It was on 7 acres of land surrounded by huge evergreen trees, had its own private pond. We would drive the golf cart around the compound, and it used to have an indoor pool, and it was the darkest time of my life. And I say that because somebody commented on my glow up video saying money bought this, essentially. And it's crazy because I had more money than I knew what to do with. I went shopping every weekend, and I was so fucking miserable. And then I lost it all, and then I was debilitated with financial anxiety, and I was so depressed, and I couldn't live that way either. So I went from buying everything I wanted and buying stupid shit to fulfill myself with happiness to having no money to spend on anything and not being able to pay my bills. And I think that my second year doing this, I made like $1,500 for the entire year, and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I had to make really, really hard choices, and they started in here, and my blessings found me when I found my way back to myself. This is all a game. You have to choose how to play it, but money will not make you happy unless you are happy with yourself. You have to do the inner work. And I know it sounds crazy, but the second I stopped worrying about money, which was the hardest thing I've ever had to fucking do, mind you, I work a job where I don't have a steady paycheck. I never know how much money I'm going to make or when money's going to come in. I had to stop worrying about it. And I truly feel that I was put in this position to teach me. I was very dependent, and then life handed me a husband that's not around hardly ever, so I had to learn to be independent. None of this was easy, but I did the work. It's been years of work I've been doing on myself, and it took a lot of time. But the fear is what constantly holds us back. Quick analogy for you, say you have $2 and you have to buy gas to get from point A to point B. So you have to spend that $2 on gas. Now you can spend that $2 and you can cry and you can be sad and you could say, fuck man, I have no money after this. What am I going to do? Or you could spend that $2 that you have to spend anyway, and you could just choose to say, you know what? Money's going to come. I'm going to be positive about it, because it's all about trusting. The second you learn to trust the universe, you will be rewarded. Fear holds us back from everything in life, and it's so hard not to be scared. But if you think about it, that fear that you have, what is that doing for you? It's just making you feel like shit. The fear is not changing anything. The fear is not making anything better. And this is a whole other topic, but I want to point this out, because if you surround yourself with people who are negative and just cause you to not have a good mindset, it's called mirroring, right? You're hanging out with people, they're fucking negative as hell, and then you hang out with them, and then it in turn makes you negative. You have to surround yourself with people that lift you up and that are on the same vibe frequency as you. I had to make a lot of hard choices, okay? We couldn't afford to live where we did anymore. We sold our house. We made a little bit of money off of that. We moved in with my parents for a year in our 30s to save money. Who wants to do that? Nobody. We uprooted our whole life and moved down here to have a better life and a better lifestyle. Tough choices, not easy ones to make, but we did it. And now we're living a beautiful life. But the beauty of the life is that we have learned to trust that whatever is meant to find us will find us. And that if we believe and we have faith in things going our way, they will go our way. Learn to flow easily in life and things will flow to you. Like I said, life is one big game, and it's all a matter of how you choose to play it. And I just saw a guy who posted a video who said I didn't have money to eat today, so I decided to get a side job and make some extra money so I could get a meal. And he decided to post that on the internet, which I'm sure was like really probably a scary thing to do, or maybe would be for a lot of people because they would feel embarrassed. You know what happened? People started sending him money through his Venmo. The fear is holding you back. He could have not had money for a meal, and he could have just sat in his house or wherever he lives and said, oh my God, I have no money, and cried about it. He said, nope, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to find a quick little side job and make that money. I'm going to post this on the internet and show whatever. And it worked in his favor. And as I always say, things like this are situational, but this is what worked for me. I started with The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, and that's a good starting point if you're looking to get started yourself.